It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know, or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even
Wow, I never get tired of listening to this song. Wow. Oh, this is your first time listening to it, or I think you've heard bits and pieces of it. I could hear you singing along to some of the words, as if you heard bits and pieces in some movie or something.
Well, it's a very catchy song. How can you not sing along?
Yeah,
It's just,
that's for sure. It's very, very catchy. I'm surprised at how deep and intense the lyrics
yes.
are. It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Perhaps he's talking about a relationship between two people and how one tiny thing leads to, turning it into a huge,
Yeah.
huge problem in the future or in the near future.
I think the song is more about time itself. Like people do things, but so I think he's going through a big failure in life. He's trying to discuss. He's saying to the listener that even if failures happen, no matter how hard you try, and even if you lose it or if you fall in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, so it's basically like after death, all what you did doesn't matter. So make the most of it.
Definitely, it's quite moving and inspiring
Yeah.
at the same time. This talk about time in the second verse or the first verse, later in the first verse, right at the top, when he talks about time. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. What beautiful lines. So
Yes.
poetic, so mature, so unreal. It's describing time, the fleeting nature of time. It's just flying by, flying by, flying by.
Yes.
Didn't look out below, watch the time go right out the window. He just didn't have time to go out there and explore the world. Time just flew by day. Just started going by, and while he's in this thought process, it's just going by and by. That's a fleeting nature of time. It's so
Yes.
moving. It just goes by. Certain times you want time to move faster, but it doesn't. But
True.
this is one of the times when it's just the clock is just ticking and life is just moving him by.
It's a strange thing. Sometimes, I don't know, just like you say in the song, was the pendulum swing. Sometimes you feel that time is going too slow. For some people want to grow older faster. Some people want to get younger again. The thing is, people are not satisfied. Really, the only thing you can do is just get on with your life. It doesn't matter, and then so you should just get on with everything. Move ahead instead of being worried. As a saying, where sometimes it's better just watch the pendulum swing and swing along with it instead of thinking why it should not swing faster or slower.
Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. Yeah, I feel like it's more
Yeah.
about an intimate relationship that he has
Yeah.
with a special someone. It's all about the problems they're having right now and how they're drifting apart as time is going by. It seems like they've tried very hard. He's specifically saying, I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. He says, very wise lines. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. So even though he fell and he lost everything, in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's a different way of looking at, like you said, it's a very wow, whimsical way of looking at it, a very wise also way of looking at it. That in the end, even if you've lost everything, it doesn't really matter. You can start afresh. Maybe it's inspiring to look at it that way for many people. It's also signals that at the end, even after you put all the effort, he tried so hard, he put all his trust, as a very important verse for me came in the song after this. He puts all this trust in you and he pushed as far as he could go, but in the end, it still didn't matter. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I surprised it got so far. So definitely it's about a relationship over here
True.
where they've been constantly fighting and he's thinking about all the times they fought, but still they managed to perhaps make up and move on or let it be kind of thing.
Yeah.
Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. So he's matured, he's different because of all these fights, because of what was happening in his life apart from this relationship. So he's definitely moved on.
Yeah.
And he's saying it's different to recognize me now. Difficult to
true.
recognize. Now that you knew me back then, but it all comes down back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it's at the end of the day, he's only left with the memories of this relationship.
Yeah.
All the times they spent together, the fights they had, maybe patching up too many times. In the end, it doesn't. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. I love this verse. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I put my trust in you, pushed as far. He's reiterating it. He's telling her again. I put my trust in you, or him. I pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It's like he said, I tried my best to make it work. I tried my best to keep this relationship intact. But no matter what I tried, it's like time just flew by and we kept drifting apart. And at the end, we just have to walk our separate ways.
But this is a really excellent song. We should give a shout out to the songwriters that given us the song.
Songwriters perhaps are the members of
Yes.
Linkin Park. I can recognize a couple of names in there.
Joseph Hahn,
Joseph Hahn,
Brad
Delson,
Delson,
Mike
Shinoda,
Robert
G.
Burden,
and
Chester
Bennington.
Bennington, the vocalist.
Yes. So really have to say this band is very excellent
One of
for
the
first time
vocalists.
listen. I'll definitely keep it on the top of my favorite metal songs, really this song.
Yeah, you definitely.
Most metal
Find,
songs don't really focus on talker things that are paramount to people. Usually they are all fun and all that. This is one that actually people can relate to and can take seriously.
it gets very deep into it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It gets deep into the heart
Yeah.
of their relationship. It gets deep into life. It
Yeah,
talks
yeah.
about time initially,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I found so wise. How the fleeting nature of time, how quickly
Yeah.
time can go by when you're just, you know, in your own brooding,
Yes.
sad, dull mood. How quickly time can go by. It literally flies out the window, and you know, it's just gone. Wow. It's very well written, beautiful song. What about
Yes.
the music and the vocals? Just spare a thought on those two things. You talk so much about the lyrics,
Well,
analyzing.
the music, I've seen a proper use of the piano in the beginning. It's a good way of using the piano really in all instruments and also guitar work. Uh, but really, the vocals is what stole the show, really, especially the main
Yeah,
vocals.
it's very well done, right? There are two vocalists in here. One seems more like a rapper.
yeah.
That's for your information.
Yeah.
That's Mike Shinoda, who's doing a little bit of the rapping
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
or most of the rapping part in this song. And then the vocalist who's singing
Yes.
the chorus. That's Chester Bennington. May his soul rest in peace. He's
Yes.
no longer with us. You know, he passed away almost a decade ago, I believe, or a few years ago, definitely. So yeah, I mean, sad, but such intense songwriting,
Yes.
such beautiful music, right?
This
The piano, the guitar, the drums. It's
this song
powerful.
is a perfect combination of
Of what?
good lyrics, classical music, and rap. I've first time seen proper rap being implemented in metal and rock song. The voice of Mike Shinoda, as he's saying, is pretty good actually. Makes the song get a whole league of itself. It's like in a whole film.
They are one of the pioneers of new metal.
Yeah.
New metal, because this
metal.
was a not new metal, NEU. They call it new metal.
Oh, yeah.
So even though it sounds like new metal, it's kind of new.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. So they came out with this unique. They were one of the pioneers
Yeah.
of it. Beautiful song. Yeah, definitely so deep. Listening to it and paying attention to the lyric word for word, it's so deep. It's so intense. Whatever happening in this relationship, and definitely there are millions of us
Yeah.
all over the world who go through moments like this where they've tried so hard, but in the
Yeah.
end it doesn't even matter. So is it really worth it, you wonder?
Yeah, yeah.
You keep asking yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it to be in love with someone if it's going to end? We all know,
Yeah.
including you perhaps know, that relationships
Yeah,
do
yeah.
end. Many relationships on this planet end for some reason or the other. In fact, marital relationships and relationships between a husband or spouse, they definitely do end more than they stay together in today's world. So definitely a very powerful song. At the end, definitely you think,
Yeah,
does it
yeah.
really matter? In the end, does it matter, you feel? Do you believe it matters when you listen to a song like this as a teenager? Do you believe it matters? You know,
Not
being in
really.
love, being in a relationship, does it matter if at the end is going to end?
Well, for teenagers, this song is even more relevant because for teenagers, relations are fleeting. Sometimes
Relationships,
years
yeah.
what relationship will be gone in a second, even more so than adult relations. Teenagers just like that 1 second they have the most favorite person, in the next second the most favorite
And
person
they
is the least
move
favorite.
home or they go
Yeah,
shift
yeah.
school and suddenly they have this
Yeah.
new circle. You're right,
Yeah,
yeah. In teenage
So-
years, it does happen
Yeah.
a lot.
So in a way,
Yeah, that's it for this
That's-
is for our
yeah.
from our patron Ivy.
you can
Thanks
also
for
go
your
to
love
our
and
Patreon
support.
page.
Yeah, Patreon page is patreon.com/Enoma, or the link is in the description box of the video. 46,000
Yes.
subscribers strong. Cafe Enoma is here. Thanks to all our subscribers
Yes.
continuously supporting us for over 8 years now on this platform called YouTube. What a wondrous platform
Yes.
it is, with all these reaction channels, such great music, and so much more. You know, definitely we can't really go through it all. 5,000 plus videos on our channel alone. It will take a lifetime to go through for anyone. But thanks for watching them. So many of our subscribers have watched more than 1,000 reaction videos. That says a lot.
Yes.
That says a lot. Thanks for your love and support. That's it.